list of tasks to my FP&A agent. So what I've done here is I'm giving the FP&A agent to produce some of my reports. I want to look at income and profit before tax mix by businesses. And show me the best performing cost income ratio and ROTE by quarters. I want a breakdown of commercial banking for the profit before tax, and visualize that as a waterfall chart from for 2022 to 2025, and how macroeconomic variables are impacting my retail bank profit before tax for the 3 years. And I'm also giving a task where it is going to create a new version of my scenario, turn off a few adjustments, post a litigation related adjustment, and do a comparison between my base scenario and the new version. So let me go through with it. Okay, so what I can see here is these are the activities I gave the agent. It's coming up with a task plan. It's saying these are the tasks I'm going to do, and it does all these activities. The first thing I was asking the agent to do was, show me the income and profit before tax business mix, how these businesses are performing for, years 23, 24, and 25. It's able to come up with that sort of a mix, and it is able to visualize that in a pie chart. And it also gives me the commentary around it. And I also was asking, when it comes to cost income ratio and ROTE, look at all my quarters, show me the best performing quarter and the worst performing quarter. It's showing me the worst performing quarter for cost income ratio and the best performing quarter here. And again, when it comes to ROTE, the best performing and the worst performing quarter. And I asked it to create a commercial banking walk across from 2022 to 2025. So it's able to see that, okay, from 2022 baseline, what are the key adjustments that are in play when it comes to PBT, and it goes on from 2022 all the way to 2025, giving me a clear explanation why my profit before tax has moved from one year to the other. Okay. And then I also asked, how my macroeconomic, variables are impacting the businesses, retail bank and insurance and pensions, and it's coming up, okay, these are my macroeconomic variables which are impacting my retail bank. When it comes to PBT, this is how it's impacting it. And for insurance and pensions, this is how it is impacting my my PBT of insurance business. And I also gave it, a scenario creation task, where I said copy from version 1 to version 2, switch off a few adjustments, post a litigation adjustment of 1.2 million negative, and then do a version comparison, and it's done all of that. So if I look at this, it's able to tell me, okay, it switched off, these three, oil price easing, tariff easing in version 8. It has updated my downside litigation adjustment, and these are the variances, and this is how, version 1 compares against version 8. And and it is coming up with commentary around it. So, so, the FP&A agent, it's so powerful. Of course, we give them, as long as you give it a task, and as long as you have the right access to, do those tasks on the EPM, application underneath it, you'll be able to activate those, actions from an FP&A agent as well. And, just like how we have done here, you save a lot of time. You just give all the grind work to the FP&A agent while you are doing something meaningful. Attend meetings. Do something. Do analysis or any other reporting that you want to do. Get all the grind work done using FP&A agent. It is going to create all your reports. It can do all actions on the scenario, when you are, creating a scenario, and it is able to produce your variance analysis, comparisons, charts, etc. So that's the FP&A agent for you.